Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Progression Series. In this series, I go through the various updates of Minecraft in order to relearn everything since my multi-year hiatus. Welcome to Minecraft Beta 1.9 Pre-Release 3. In this update, we have a few things. The enchantment table, the Eye of Ender, the brewing stand, Sky Dimension Portal, and we need to bring it home. Potions are in the game to some extent, however, there's no need to make potions as we don't actually get the complete potion revision update until, let me look it up, Minecraft Beta 1.9 pre-release. You don't get it for quite a while, believe it or not. We don't get them until, well, we have potions in the game. The only issue is that there is no accurate type of potion that we can use. We can get awkward potions and that's about it. And I don't think you guys need to see me make an awkward potion. Once we get better potions, I'll use them. These are the Spoils of War, different episode. And I'm still waiting for the collar update for dogs so that we can give them their proper coloring. Besides that, if we take an Ender Pearl and a Blaze Powder, we can get an Eye of Ender. Currently, the Eye of Ender can only be used to restore the portal. However, the eye itself has no tracking function. Then if we take the blaze rod and 3 cobblestone, you know what, let's just take the 4 obsidian, 2 diamond, and a book as well, because if you guys follow along, you know exactly where this is going. We walk for a little bit. I know, it's a weird design, that's how we're doing it. We put the blaze rod here, and 3 cobblestone, and we get a brewing stand. Brewing stands can only be picked up by Silk Touch, however, Silk Touch is not currently in the game. And then as for the enchanting book, we do this. Let's see if I can find the book. Here it is. And you now have an enchanting table. There is no tooltip for an enchanting table. All you need to know is that it exists. Albeit, despite the fact that there's no tooltip, in the code it's just called enchanting. It's weird, I know, but that's how it works out in the end. And if you guys have been following the series long enough, then you know that I built an enchanting room back in alpha, despite the fact that enchanting doesn't come out until now. Meaning that we have been preparing for this for a long time. I don't think snow was ever supposed to spawn on slabs like this, but that's a different story. First, we need to get our equipment. Okay, because without our equipment, we can't do anything. So you make iron boots, iron pants, iron chest plate, and then here we're going to get our tools. Diamond pick, diamond shovel, and diamond sword. Yes. From here, what we do is this. We're going to place a block here, and then we take our enchanting table and put it up here. Afterwards, we break this. This section here will be used for the anvils in the future. Now let's enchant. Statistically speaking, what's the highest level enchant at this point in time? Look it up. Cauldrons, now assign ID block, only carry water, use 3 potions, world generation, experience levels. Huh. I don't think that there's a given limit to how much you can enchant with them. It doesn't become 50 for quite a while as well. So for the time being, despite the fact that, as you can see, it is obtaining levels from multiple levels, this section and this section, and it's covered in all sides, it doesn't give us anything near level 40, it only gives us about 9 or so. In that sense, it's better to just do level 1. And it doesn't actually tell you what enchantment they have, all it does is tell you that it's enchanted. So what level of enchant is this? I don't know. Enchanted. You can't enchant a bow until 1.1, I believe. Full release. So whatever this is, we don't know it yet. But what I do know is, it'll be cool. That's right, it'll be cool. We can finally enchant. No proper tooltip though, and that seems weird to me. I'm going to look up what they mean though. Let me look it up. pro-God, pro-family, pro-life, pro-jobs, pro-police, and always America first. Oh, it's a Mike Cargile. I'm not too sure about what his stances are, but according to that text messages, that's what it is. Okay, so enchanting is actually just a placeholder system as it doesn't properly work, and most likely the enchanting process will start working next update, as this is completely random levels. There is no pattern to this. At least no pattern that I can determine. If you guys do know if there's a pattern, please let me know. I would be very interested to learn. But still, for the first time, we now have enchanted gear. Let's put it on ROM. Yes. Let's walk around a bit. Look at how shiny I am. It looks really nice. It's great. As for our brewing stand, I have not yet found a place. I also want to point out that cauldrons now exist in the game's code. To make cauldrons, you need 7 iron placed like upside down pants. You get 7. Bam. A cauldron. For the time being, they only hold water. And you can pick up the water with glass. Look at this. You get a glass bottle, you right click it, and you take some out. And of course, we need to have the brewing stand. For the brewing stand, where I believe I'm going to put it is, honestly enough, I don't actually have a dedicated place for the brewing stand. Go away, text message. So my inclination is telling me to place it here, hidden underneath everything. That looks so cool. Here. So what you'll do is you'll get your water bottles and you'll get 3 nether wart. This will make an awkward potion. Like that. Pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. And we gotta let it grow first. Oh, we only need 1 actually. Believe it or not. Wait, what? No, you can't. Okay. We only need 1 because it'll affect all 3. And then let's see if I can figure out the kind of. We also now have baby mobs. So part of me is tempted to start making a pig farm, a cow farm, and a chicken farm. But that will be done after we locate the stronghold. Okay. Let's see here. It says the brewing system is revamped. Somewhat add information. Okay, let's look at the brewing system today. What gives us a strength potion, for example? Okay. Awkward potion with no effect. Good. My question is, what gives us strength? An awkward potion, you get redstone dust, you get a mundane potion. Glowstone dust, you'll get a thick potion. Fermented spider eye, you get a potion of weakness. You get gunpowder, you get a splash water bottle, and then dragon's breath gives you a lingering water bottle. I'm not sure how that works. So to get a speed potion, you need sugar. To get instant health, it's a glistering melon. Rabbit's foot gives you jump boost. Strength is given to you by blaze powder. So we get 1 of these. Like so. And then we put in our little water and we now have strength potions. That's pretty cool. Not even kidding, that's actually pretty cool. So this isn't my first time making potions in survival, but it is my first time making potions in single player survival. I typically never did it because I never saw the need to do it. But now that we have it, it's cool. 3 minutes. How do you make them last longer? Okay, so in Bedrock Edition, you can get them to have 6 minutes. But we're not in Bedrock, we're in main one. So we need redstone dust. We have a lot of redstone dust. Let's just pick 1 up and it makes them last longer. That's pretty cool, actually. So I actually need a lot of watermelons if I ever plan to play ultra hardcore. So apples aren't the meta anymore. It's watermelon. I bet Marlon Weber would be happy about that. But that's besides the point. I wonder how many guys used Vine back in the day. I'm dating myself so hard, I really am. What we'll do is we'll get our little redstone. And if you're wondering why I'm choosing not to run so much, it's because I've been having a lot of issues with hunger in this game. Turns out that saturation is meaningless, as it doesn't matter if you're eating steak or bread, you will run out of hunger at the same speed anyways. It's pretty cool. Okay, I know that I did this for PvP back in the day, but in single player I just forgot to do it. If I want to make it splash, I can use gunpowder. It's actually nice. It really is nice. Enhances the level of a potion. Oh, I can get strength 2 with glowstone dust. Huh. So instant health with glowstone has no trade-off. Has no level 2 effect. So in other words, that if I have a strength potion, it won't go up. That's fine. I think I think 2 of them would just strength 1, and then if I put 1 glowstone, I can get strength 3. So what I will do is go into the nether and continue my growth. It's pretty cool. I actually think that, you know, this game has a lot of really neat mechanics that should be continued in further aspects of the game. If you're wondering what's going on here, I have begun Project Glass. I don't really have a cool name for, just called it Project Glass, and that is to put glass above every single piece of the map so that I am able to continue living here without having to worry about the game messing me over. In addition, I plan on being in the nether for a decent chunk of this episode for this reason. A large chunk of this episode will, quite literally, and I'm not kidding by the way, will quite literally be spent here in the nether. Because I need to find a location where beta 1.9 chunks appear. Not before they appear, but when they appear. And the reason is you can find the stronghold because in this version of the game, the Eye of Ender was not a tracker. It did not tell you where the position of the... I'm not seeing a difference in speed. It's perfect. The Eye of Ender did not tell you where the stronghold was. Instead, you found a giant glass pillar, and that would tell you where it was. That's kind of weird, but it's one of those things where you just have to realize. I remember on Xbox, I did some multiplayer survival on Xbox, and one guy, I kid you not, he went into the nether and got every glowstone and just had a monopoly on it. So what we had to do is we teamed up and murked him and took all of his stuff, and he got mad at us and he quit. Like, I mean, that's what happens when you get a monopoly, right? The serfs will take over. That's just how it works in the end. It's kind of scummy, but that's life. I mean, if you keep all the cool toys, eventually the people without the toys are going to take them from you. After all, just ask what the US does with oils from the third world country. That's kind of messed up, but it's true. You know I'm right. We're going to get our 1 glowstone just as a souvenir, because I like keeping them around. Actually, can I turn this into dust? No, I can't. Yeah, the issue with glowstone is that, quite literally, as an item, there is no real benefit to using it. At least not to my knowledge. But what we'll do, and let's see if I'm right about this. If strength 2 can only last 3 minutes, I'm going to check this out. Okay. Let's see it. Will this make it 3 minutes but make it a strength 2 potion? Let's analyze. Because that would be a fair balance system. Okay. I never realized how slow this was. You know what? Let's get 2 potions of strength 2 and just keep 1 for strength 1. That'll be fair. Brewing stand, and the verdict is they only last 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's crazy. Okay, so there is no way to make them 8-minute strength 2. I figured. That would be kind of broken if we could. But now we have potions in survival. That's great. What's next is to go in a random direction away from everything and find 1.2 chunks. So let's find them. Because I want to bring the sky portal home. Yes, it was called the sky portal back in the day, not an ender portal. It's crazy, I know, but... Creeper. I thought I got rid of you in my dreams. Interesting. This is why Project Glass is in effect, because I don't want creepers to continuously spawn on my base. Or more accurately, I don't want any hostile mobs to spawn on this base for much longer. Because if they're creepers, for example, and they blow up, then we're doomed. We're doomed, I tell you. Doomed. But that's besides the point. We are going to find new chunks. And these new chunks will take us to where we need to go. Where that is, I'm not sure, but we will find it. And part of me says that the correct option is to go this way. So I go down here, and then from here I dig down. This is why we enchant a diamond pick, and I don't think that this enchantment is doing anything. If it is, then I don't see it. And then again, I'm not the fastest counter. I won't lie to you about that one. I can count rather quickly, but also at this case, I just don't know. What level is this? Level 45. Let's get a level 30 and then just go in a straight line. Come on. Most likely this spawns me in the ocean. Or a cave. Preferably a cave, though. Come on. Okay, this is 30. And now we just mine in a straight direction until we find solid land. That's right. Solid land. Okay. I know that this is not the most hyperactive content, but we do need to get quite a bit of resources from this. And we need to spawn in an open area. Not too far. Let's just go to, say... Not sure. Not sure how far I need to go. But it'll be far. I can promise that. I think I need to start digging up now. The days that burn away, the years of my life. No matter what works for me, the substitute. Good. Very good. Okay. Now we gotta get a little bit farther. Good, I can hear them now. That's perfect. Come on, get to 65. At least 60 would probably be enough, honestly. I know this is really weird looking, but this is what we're gonna do. Man, these gas aren't even as terrifying anymore. You guys remember this, the gas in Alpha? Oh, that was spooky, I tell you. It was quite spooky indeed. 62 is probably enough. Now let's get to about Z30. More accurately, let's just get to X. Let's go to X150, and that should be enough. 0.9, 150. So what we do here is make a nether room. Like so. Perfect. Three, 1, 2, 3. And then we dig 2 out like that. And we make another nether portal. That's what we find. Where am I? New terrain. Hell yeah. Excellent. So what we do now is we make a double chest. And in this double chest we put only another rack. Let's go back in to find more nether rack. So this is a cool location. All of this netherrack. Completely neglected. How funny. How much netherrack did I neglect in total? Look at that. All that neglected blocks. Around here is where I filled up my inventory. Okay. That's good. At least I didn't mess up completely, because that would have been really bad. I still wonder what the enchanted weapons do, because I'm not too sure myself. Now the idea is that the farther I go from 0, 0, the stuff actually closer to the base, sometimes I need to go this way. In that sense, the way we get out alive is to do this. Not you. Go out in this direction until we find it. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So let's look. Do we see a glass pillar all the way to the world limit? And the answer that I can determine is no. We are render distance far, right? Oh, it's still loading. Okay, let the world load first before I make a rash decision. See if I can spot one in the distance. No, but they tend to spawn in those biomes over there. Okay. Let it keep loading. You gotta think about it for a second. If you guys have a stronghold finder, put in the comments below. I would love to see it. It would help a lot. In a sense, I believe that the correct course of action is to go in this direction. Remember when we couldn't shift? Those were the days, man. Those were the days of true difficulty. Yeah, I don't see any difference in speed. Okay. So that is probably enough. What? Oh, okay. At least now I know, so I'm going to head out in this direction, I believe. So your -40 value gets higher and the X value gets higher. So this direction is the optimal direction. You start searching in. Okay. I know that technically strongholds spawned in beta 1.8.1, but in truth, in all honesty, those strongholds sucked. This is the best era to find a stronghold without using an eye of ender. Because during this era, they had a glass pillar to the world limit. Now, how I'm going to find that is another story. Anyways. Okay. There it is. So you tell me, guys. If you guys know how to find one, please let me know. Burning mob. Huh. Funny. There's a cave here. Oh, this is a sick cave too. Okay. But what I do know is that there's a glass pillar somewhere in this world. Where that glass pillar is, however, I'm not sure. Hold on, haven't I been here before? Part of me suspects I have been here before. Okay. Right. 1, 2, 3. Bam. That direction. So what I do know is that they should start spawning. Okay, they don't normally spawn in the ocean, to my knowledge. Unless we're doing a speed run, in which case it only spawns in the ocean. It's a good question. What do I do for this part? Because I really want to find one, but not at the expense of wasting everyone's time. So what I think I'm going to do, if you allow me to anyways, is walk around aimlessly until I eventually find one. Upon doing so, I will start a new recording, and the first thing you'll see are the coordinates. And after that, I will walk all the way back. Where the hell could it be? Because this looks like new area. Okay? Unquestionably, this is new chunk area. This is new terrain. Right? Okay. This is strange. Did we ever get a rule of how strongholds spawned back in the day? I'm not sure. But what I do know is that it was practically random. And effectively, this direction takes us back to the base. And I don't mean the portal, I mean the actual base. I did go something like 4,000 blocks away from spawn though, so this might actually not even be that far. Maybe that's why it's not generating. I'm not sure. You know what? I'll leave this one to you. You guys are going to be in the comments. In a sense, we're going to spend multiple parts looking for a stronghold without ever being able to track it using the eyes of Ender. Therefore, this is going to be one of my most difficult challenge runs I've ever done. I believe that doing so will be quite the saga, kind of like how I did the diamond mining saga, and then back in the original season 2 before that got deleted, the quest for the pumpkin. So the 6 of you who watched that season 2 parts, please know that you have not been forgotten. Okay? You have definitely not been forgotten. Where do I go for this though? I know this way is objectively where it would be. But the question is, how will I find it? And I think I'm just going to build a bunch of sky bases, or hidey holes, depending on which direction I'm going in. I don't remember what direction the fortress spawned though. I know that it's completely random, and that's what sucks about it, but... well, it can't be that hard to find one, can it? I don't know. So what I'm going to do is build up 24 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. And from here, I'm going to let a bunch of chunks load, and I will be looking for it. So let's build a nice little 4x5 base, where I can think about what I need to do. So there we go, everybody. That'll be it for today's part. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed.